Hey everybody, this is meteorologist Brad Betters with your Ski Southeast update. We're kind of going into a little bit of a thaw, though it's not like the thaw we had maybe about a week or two ago that lasted a whole week. There's going to be a little bump in the middle, and that's coming up in the middle of this week. So let's get right to what's going on here across the Southeast. Tonight, it's warm, it's muggy, we've got thunderstorms in the forecast. Here we are going into Tuesday morning, but this front pushing through is going to knock temperatures down for Tuesday into Wednesday, and on the backside, we're going to get a brief but pretty significant shot of northwest flow snow, especially up in the Virginias, West Virginia into Maryland. This will be mainly Wednesday morning, so Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and some cold air. So a couple nights of snowmaking possible, I think Tuesday night and again Wednesday night as high pressure builds in going into the end of the week. But then we're going to see a pretty significant warm-up going into the weekend. Just to show you those below freezing temperatures I'm looking at here, here's a look at those temperatures below 32 degrees. You see them moving in really Tuesday night, so snowmaking operations can kick in depending on elevation, probably 9, 10 o'clock Tuesday night. Go through most of Wednesday. I think most of Wednesday afternoon even, these snowmaking operations will be fine into Wednesday night. So there's a 48-hour window of snowmaking through about Thursday afternoon. And that's when things will start to warm back up. So a pretty nice little window, 48 hours plus some natural snow on top of that. Now the natural snow is strictly northwest flow driven, but this is a pretty potent storm system moving through the Great Lakes, so it has a little bit of moisture with it to work with. You can see starting Wednesday morning, look at that snow piling up there, and as we go into Thursday morning, I'll stop at Thursday afternoon, and you can see not bad, maybe 3 to 5 inch in a couple spots, Garrett County up towards Wisp, down towards Pocahontas County, towards a Snowshoe, and then look at down here in North Carolina. Nothing to sneeze at, but certainly not a big deal either, but it's more the cold temperatures that are the real story here. So we look at the long-range forecast. That's our 2-day window there. Wednesday into Thursday, some natural snow and cold enough. Should set the stage for a good weekend. Even though it's going to warm up going into the weekend, with the groomers and some snowmaking, this should be fine going into the weekend. A lot of folks will be heading up to the mountains Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Overall, pretty decent weather for skiing this weekend, though. Don't count any natural snow this weekend. It's really going to be in the middle of this week. So let's start focusing on the long range. What's it look like? We're getting halfway through the winter now. What are we going to look like here going into February? So this is the pattern. We've got a low passing through middle of this week. You can see it right there. That's our cold air. Then going into the weekend, another ridge builds across the southeast. You can see that. And we don't want to see these humps or the ridges of high pressure here across the southeast. But going through the weekend, it looks like a dip develops by Sunday and starts to head our way. So early next week is starting to look a little interesting. This is a pretty sharp trough, and I think there's going to be another chance for snow and certainly cold here in the southeast, probably starting Sunday night, but certainly Monday into Tuesday next week. That will move out pretty quickly, and then another ridge gets in. So get used to this up and down. This is more typical of La Nina. Huge swings in temperature, another big warm-up heading towards the end of the month, but then we start looking ahead towards February 1st. This is a pretty good blowtorch right here. This is a big old ridge, but my eyes are looking at this. Big dip in the jet stream that likely is going to move across the country, but at least kicking off the month of February, we're probably going to see a pretty good ridge develop. So over the next 10 to 15 days, we're going to see a lot of ups and downs, folks. That's just kind of the way it goes. So here's your short-term forecast. Once again, snow on Wednesday into Thursday, 48-hour for snowmaking, setting the stage for the weekend. Now, as we get towards the end of this week, I'm going to start looking ahead to February. I think there are some promising signs that we are going to see a change in the pattern in February, hopefully in time for President's Day weekend. I am really optimistic about this, but between now and then, we've got some big warm-ups. There's a couple thaws mixed in there. The good news, like most of this winter, the thaw pattern hasn't locked in for more than maybe 5 to 6 days at a time. We've been really lucky that we've mixed in some cold shots and snow in between, which has really made for a pretty good season across the southeast. Hope you're having a great week. I will post another update at the end of the week. And as always, think snow. I want one big storm before this winter's over. And I think February is looking pretty good.